Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead, and today I'm going to make an apple crisp. Okay, I'm using just plain quick oats. My son has a gluten intolerance. Now, these are not certified gluten-free. Oats in themselves are gluten-free, but 9 times out of 10, the oatmeal you buy in the store has been processed in a facility that processes other grains, and so the cross-contamination is quite large. However, I've talked to my son, and he said at this point, this isn't going to bother him. All right, so that's what we're going to work with. I have a jar of homemade pie filling that kind of went mushy, so I'm going to use that for my filling. Okay, I'm going to make, I don't have any brown sugar, so I'm going to make some. It's real easy to do, folks. Okay, I'm only going to use 1 cup of sugar. Okay, 1.5 cups of sugar. For every cup of sugar, depending on how dark you want your brown sugar, for every cup of sugar, add a teaspoon to a tablespoon of molasses. Now, if I was in a real big rush, I would put this in the food processor with the S-blade, but I'm not in a real big rush. I got mad yesterday because my little 2-cup food processor stopped working. So I went back to find my little 1-cup processor, and someone has thrown the lid away. So they both went in the garbage. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, that's mixed enough. If I'd used my food processor with the S-blade, it probably would have been a lot smoother of a mix. But that's okay. There's my brown sugar. Now, I have some large flake oatmeal left, so I want to use that up. So I'm going to have a cup of that. And a cup of regular oatmeal. How big is my apple crisp going to be? Okay, so 3 cups of oatmeal. What did I have in here? 1.5 cups? 1.5 cups of loosely packed brown sugar. I'm going to say I'm going to start with 1/3 pound of butter. And we'll see how that works up. And, of course, cinnamon. I'm just going to start mixing this together just like I did with the molasses. Okay, I'm going to wear gloves because I have some burns on my hands and I don't want to scratch them up or anything like that. So we're just going to mix this up into a really nice crumble. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. So if you want to make this a gluten-free dessert, folks, just make sure that your oatmeal is certified gluten-free. Otherwise, it will have some cross-contamination from other grains in the processing plant. Should we put some raisins in that? I think we'll put raisins in the pie filling. Howie won't like it, but you know what? This isn't necessarily for him. You know what, folks? We're going to make this a Christmas apple crisp. I'm going to add some slivered almonds. Not slivered, sliced. Some sunflower seeds. What else have I got? A handful of pecans I'll just break up. Oh yeah, I'm really liking this. And you know what? I think we'll need just a little bit more cinnamon. Now we're talking. There we go. Okay. Although I should have saved putting the nuts in until after I had put it in the bottom of the shell. Okay, So I'm gonna get a glass dish. We'll be right back. Okay. We're just gonna butter this Pyrex dish. Geez, you know, wearing gloves is handy. All right. Now I'm just gonna take half of this, or some, and press it in. Yeah, a little bit more. Press it into the bottom. Try and keep it as even as possible as you press it in. Now we're gonna open our embarrassment of a pie filling that I made and didn't know what to do with, and this turns out to be the perfect thing. And now I'm just gonna pour this. Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. And now handful of regular raisins and a sprinkle of currants, yellow raisins. Oh man alive, as my brother John would say. Just to piss Howie particularly off, a sprinkle of giant raisins. Look at that. Okay, so now we're gonna put our crumble topping on. And that sugar and that butter and the nuts and the oats are all going to melt and bake and get crunchy and beautiful. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this in the fridge and let that butter firm up a little bit. And then we'll be back when this festive holiday apple crisp goes in the oven. Okay, here is our festive holiday apple crisp. Into the oven it goes. 350 degrees for 40 minutes. So the timer has gone off. Would you look at that? Yummy. You're not taking like a quarter of the apple crisp, are you? It's falling apart. Chapman's Premium French Vanilla Ice Cream. Briar, you have good taste. Can you put a scoop on top of mine there? Mmm.
Freaking sad. Freaking bats. Freaking bats should be a card.
Well, Arthur? How is it? Thanks, baby. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying festive apple crisp. Thumbs up all around. Except for...
Well, that's actually so
because you're not eating it because there's too many raisins.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood.
Take care. God bless. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, I want to say Festivus. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, I don't know what to say.